So today I'll be demonstrating this program. Okay, so that is searching. Okay, searching an element in an array. Okay, say for example the logic what I'll use is this. So assume that you have a n number of elements. Okay, so maybe maybe count value may be present in external memory. Okay, the address of that particular count is 8,000, and after that 8001 onwards you have a data. Okay, you have a data array. Okay, so now what I want to do, I want to find out, say for example this is the count value, the search element. Okay, maybe present here, say 7FFF. Okay, so this is basically the search element. Okay, search element. So now this search element had to search in this entire array, and if that particular element is present, okay, then what I'll do, I'll just move 0, 1 here. Okay, 0, 1 at the end of an array. Okay, so 0, 1 indicates search is successful. Okay, so search is successful. That means search element is there. Okay, element element is present. Okay, present in the array. Okay, array. And also what I'll do, I'll increment this particular value. Okay, I'll increment this particular value. So whenever I find that particular element in that array, so that means this particular element gives the frequency as well. Okay, the frequency. Okay, how many times that particular number is coming in that particular array. And 00 means element is not present in that particular array. Element is not present. Okay, is not present in that particular array. So this is the logic I'll use. What is that logic? So search element is present in 7 FFF, and the count value is present in 8,000, and 8,000 onwards you have a array. And what I'll do, I'll take the search element and I'll compare that particular search element with all the elements in the array. So whenever that particular element is present in that particular array, I'll increment the count. Okay, and after reaching the n number of values, then I'll store that particular count value in the external memory. Okay, so this is my idea. Okay, so the logic what I'll use. Okay, so now for that, what are the things you have to do? Okay, so you have to take this number search element to the microcontroller. Okay, so maybe I'll take this to R1 register. Okay, so I'll take this count value to maybe R0 register. Okay, then what I'll do, this particular frequency, okay, I may store it in R2 register. Okay, so then this R2 register content, I'll move it to the external memory. So all the work I'll do, and one by one, I know we already done. Okay, one by one number I'll extract. Okay, and then I will compare this particular number. Okay, so I'll compare these two numbers, R1 and accumulator. Whatever I have taken from the external memory, I'll compare. If any if any matching happens, then I'll just increment this particular value. I'll increment this particular value. Okay, so then after first iteration, I'll decrement the count value. I'll go to the next number. I'll repeat the same thing. Okay, so this logic I'll use to find an element in an array. Okay, so any questions on the logic? Any questions on the logic? Yeah. So let us implement this particular logic, in assembly level. Okay, so let us implement the searching program. Okay, so now I'll take a new program. Okay, so here, uh, move dptr comma 7fff. Okay, so you should know now what is 7ff h means. So this is basically the search element, correct? Okay, so this is the search element. Okay, so where you have to keep this number. Okay, so you have to take that number now. Move x a comma, okay, at dptr. Okay, so what it does, it takes that particular element to the accumulator. Then as per our logic, we have to move that particular search element to r1. Okay, so let us move that particular search element to r1. So accumulator content came to r1. So now what is the meaning? So r1 is equal to search element. Okay, search element. So then after that I'll take the count value. So to take the count value, increment dptr. So this increases the address, okay, to 8000. Okay, then take the count value. Okay, so move x a comma at dptr. So that means you are pointing to that address, and you have taken that the count value from the external memory. And what you do, you just move your count value to R naught. So the R naught we have decided to keep the count value. So move that particular count value. So now what is this? This is basically the number of elements present in that particular array. Okay, so that is the count value. Okay, so number of elements. Okay, elements. Now 8001 onwards the data starts. So now what I'll do, increment dptr. Okay, increment dptr, move x a comma at dptr. So that means what you're doing here, you have taken the first number. Okay, you have taken the number. Okay, so taken the array element. Okay, array element from the external memory. Okay, now here what you have to do, okay, number is present in accumulator, and you have to compare with r1. Okay, so comparison, how you should compare. Okay, so now what is that compare? What you can do, uh, you can use, compare and jump on not equal. Okay, so what are the two things you have to compare? So a and r1. Okay, and compare, and where you have to jump. So if it is not equal, okay, so you just have to skip some part. So not equal, you just have to skip. Compare and jump on not equal. If it is not equal, what you have to skip? You have to skip, incrementing, say increment. What you have to increment the frequency. The frequency is present in R2. So R2 you have to increment. So R2 you have to increment. So initially you just assign that R2 value to 00. That means the frequency. Okay. So you are assuming that elements are 0. This is basically the frequency. Okay, the frequency, the repetition, how many times that is repeating. So what is skip? Skip, after skip, what you have to do? You just have to decrement and jump on no zero. Okay, decrement r naught. Okay, and jump on no zero to the loop. So what is that loop? Here. Okay. So this increment, that fetching number, and uh, doing this operation, you just have to continue. Okay. So now here there is one mistake. So I just want to see the syntax. CJNE CJNE that instructions set I just have to. So CJNE is A yeah, so R naught comma so you have to use R naught and the internal RAM address. So what I'll do, what we have to compare? We have to compare uh, A with R1. So R1 address is 01, correct? R1 address is 01. So then skip. Okay, so here you have to use the address of the RAM. So that is what I given. Okay, so that is basically the address of number. So I'm saving this program as searching. Okay, searching. Now here after the completing the entire loop, what you have to do? Okay, so you have to increment DPTR. So you have to push that particular frequency to the external memory. So for that, what you have to do? Move X at DPTR. Okay, so comma A. So what you have to move? You have to move. Uh, you have to move the content of R2. Okay, that is the frequency. So move A comma R2. So move that R2 to A, frequency to A, and move that particular value to external memory. Okay, so after that you just end the program. Okay, so now this is the program to search an element in an array. Okay, very simple program. Okay, so now you see what we are doing here. We are pushing frequency. Okay, frequency to external memory. Okay, so external memory. So this is what you have to understand. Now let us run this particular program. Okay, so let's see whether this particular program is working or not. Okay, so for that, what I'll do, I'll just go to simulator mode. I'll just go to simulator mode now. Yeah, before that, just put the where this code has to store. Okay, so 00H. Okay, in this particular place. So then after that, take the external RAM. Okay, so now here you have to be very careful. Okay, so now you should go to 7FFF, correct? So 7FF, you should store the search element. Same, I'm giving 10. So this is basically count value. 0A is count value. Now you see here, I'll give some numbers. Okay, so 01, 02, 03. Okay, 10, 20, 10. Okay, 04, 05, like this. Okay, so 1003. Now you see here, what is the result? What is the result and where that result should come? So now if you see this particular array, my search element is 10. Okay, my search element is 10, correct? My search element is 10 and the count value is 0 A, and the next 10 elements are the array. So you can see here in this array, 10 is repeating 3 times. Okay, 3 times is repeating. So it has to count this 3 value, and that 3 value should come after the end of an array. In here you have 0, 0, right? In this particular place, this 3, the count 3 should come. Okay, so that is the objective. So I know that is what this program should do now. Okay, so let us run this program. Whether this is happening or not, let us check. So now I'll so take 0 0 to R2. Okay, DPTR is loaded with 7F address, and the accumulator, you see the 10K, the 10 search element. So I'm just moving that particular search element to R1. R1 is 10 now. So increment DPTR, okay, move external content to A, that is 0A, the count value, and the count value is stored to R0. Okay, R0 register. Then, okay, increment DPTR 8001. Okay, take the first element now. What is that first element? You can see here 01. First element came there, and compare A with 1th memory. Okay, 1th memory I had what is that 10? 10 will be compared with A. Now you can see here 1 is not equal to 10, so it just skipped, and it came here, and it is decrementing the count. Okay, decremented count to 9, and then it is start executing in a loop. Now 2 is also not matching, so it skips, and then again it goes. Okay, and it takes a 2, again the 2 is not matching. Now here you see the 10 value came. So 10 will compare with the data present in 10th memory location, 01th memory location, that is 10. So 10 is matching with 10. So hence the next instruction will be executed. Can you see here? Increment 0 to. Now the thing is, the R2 is 01. That means at least it is repeating once. Okay, like this, what you will do, you will run this program, okay, continuously. Okay, so after after finishing this particular program, so your R2 will become the the number of times that element is repeating in that particular array. So after that, after reaching the end of array, so this particular program will stop. Okay, and it stops along with pushing the count value to the external memory. Can you see here? The count value came to the external memory. Okay, so this validates the program. Okay, so try to take the snapshot of this particular program. Okay, so take the snapshot of this particular program. So this program you have to do it in the lab. So take a snapshot and execute this particular program in the lab. So I'm just giving some time to take a snapshot. Hope you have taken snapshot. This is the result. So this is the search element. This is the count value. This is array. 3 times it is repeating. Okay. And let us see the other case also. So let me give some values, uh, something like this. I'm just not giving any value. Search element is not present here. Now you should know, in place of 03, 01 should come. Okay, so 01 should come. Okay, let me run this program. Okay, so I am just running. I ran this program. Now can you see here? After end of an array, 00 only is present. That means search element is not present in that array. Okay. So please take a snapshot of this particular program. This program you have to do as part of the laboratory experiment, and also if required, you can take a snapshot of this particular logic as well. this program, and this kind of array you have to give. So make sure that you are giving search element in 7FFF. Sequentially we are trying to keep the things. That's it. So this is the program and array, how it should be. Okay, take a snapshot, and then this is the logic what we are trying to do. Fine.